We're just gonna start. We're not even gonna.
Yeah,
We're not. We're just going live right now. We're just
I
going
love it.
live. We're doing it. We're not gonna turn my phone on do not disturb mode.
Yeah, I love it. We'll do
Or
it live. You seen that Bill O'Reilly
yeah, we'll
clip?
do it live. We'll do it live.
Dude, shout out to Bill, a wild boy.
Yeah,
But yeah, fun day. Started off, went to breakfast. It's actually my birthday tomorrow. You didn't even know that. So a little pre-birthday, little
dude.
chill day with you.
Does that put you at like what 35,
33.
33?
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, it's a birthday tomorrow. Gonna run up to Kawasaki, grab a rig, crew cab. Oh, I love it. It's blue, so nice, but kind of fun. We're both home at the same time, which isn't that common. So you had the idea of meet up and
Yeah, I
hang
know. I
out.
probably should run over to your house this month and do a pod with you on
We
your
should.
podcast.
Yeah, we should.
Are you guys still busted a bunch of pods or no?
Yeah, we try to do them every week. We're not as like on our video side, the Bow Disciples main channel. We never miss, right? It's always coming out. But the podcast we do occasionally miss one, but next year we're not going to miss any. So we'll have one a week. Yeah. And every Wednesday.
Yeah, so if you guys are I mean, if you don't know who this voice is, this is James Visser, my good buddy, SoCal
Yeah.
native.
Yeah.
We live near each other, and just a good friend of mine that I love just talking with and getting with and catching up with, and it's kind of cool to come up with them together, same time in the
Yeah.
industry. And James has the Bow Disciples YouTube channel.
Mhm.
He's got the Bow Disciples Instagram, TikToks. I mean, James is I just had a conversation last night with
Yep.
I was on the Gritty podcast. I was talking about you, I was bragging on you, and I was saying the two people I know who have the most work ethic when it comes to content are James Visser and Eric Chesser.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. Even when I was a bike rider, and I started my bike career making content in 2007, right? Putting content on the internet, and did bikes through 2013. So that's 6 years, and that was always what I did then too. Was just tremendous output.
Yeah.
Always output, and that's always been my thing. Because I don't know. There's always two ways to do something. You can be like a person who puts out 4 videos a year, but they're the best thing anyone's ever seen, and that's
Mm-hmm.
really cool. I have a lot of respect for that as well. But I've always just personally liked just always cranking stuff out, at a fast clip, more raw and just coming at you.
YouTube rewards that better.
I think so. I mean,
I think they
mhm.
reward like really good thumbnails
Yeah.
and lots of content better.
Yeah, and thumbnails are so key. I mean, Brianna does all the thumbnails, and I think
Yeah,
they're
every
really
time
good.
we hang out, I have to get like Brandon's like, okay, thumbnail picture, and then she
Oh yeah.
like makes a thumbnail
Oh yeah.
out of it. Like she's so much better than me at that stuff. Like I'm trying to figure that. We're working on like you know me, like I'm really good at the business side, but the media side I'm not the best at.
Yeah.
So like we actually starting January 1st full time. Luke Duesenberry is on staff.
Yeah, I'm happy
We're
about that.
hiring another filmer and editor. So we're gonna have two of the best filmers and editors in the industry working for Tricer full time starting in January. So we can kind of develop like the Tricer Media Company as well
Yeah.
alongside the Tripod Company
Yep.
with all of our hunts. And I'm trying to. I don't want to be the face of this thing anymore. I mean, I do want to be the face. I'm always gonna be the face, but I want to like share that burden because
Right.
it's a burden for me. It really is. Like, it's just there's all these hate pages now. So I want to share that burden with my team. So it's like
Yeah.
a team
Right.
effort.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
And we're gonna put some super quality content out. But I also want to make sure that we're taking like I think like 8 films done right now that need to get edited. But like I want to make sure I take a bunch of content from that and make shorts and stuff so I can keep up with you guys. You're constantly
Yeah.
posting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I haven't posted in like a month or two. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we post podcasts every week, but we're not posting like. I mean, I feel like podcast is different than content. Like it's your podcast. It's not like you're getting to know me. You know what I mean? I want to post a bunch of stuff so you can get to know the brand and who we are as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that short form has become more and more and more and more important. I think because you could put out a video that's 20 minutes long, and that's great. Long form audience is awesome, but a lot of times from that 20 minutes, realistically, you could probably cut 10 good shorts, which can go on Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and YouTube, and now Spotify lets you put clips in, right? So for me, it's all about being to where you can't really miss our stuff. You're going to see it somewhere. And that's one thing I do love about podcasts is, if you're on all the social medias, I named them all, But if you're on podcasts, now you're also hitting Apple and Spotify as
Yep.
well. So you're
Yep.
hitting two more platforms. So by the time you add them all up, I mean, we're consistently touching like 8 to 9 platforms
Yeah.
daily,
That's
you know?
wild.
Yeah,
But it's necessary, right? And
I
like,
think so. Yeah.
and I just need to get the right team behind me to do that for me
Yeah.
to grow that stuff. And the short form stuff is fun. Like I just filmed my farm. I just got back. Well, this is a podcast. You guys are listening. It's going to be all over the place. We're going to have fun with it. I just filmed 2 hunts. I had a professional filmer film my kid's deer hunt in Arizona. He got that one done. And I filmed my father-in-law's bull hunt myself, which was hard because I was carrying around like an 80-pound pack with all of his gear, camera gear, trying to guide and film. But like, dude, there's some gold in that, like
Oh
some
yeah.
short form. Like, dude, like
Yep.
one time he fell out of his chair and his life alert went off.
Oh,
He
see,
said
it's great.
his life alert goes off. It
Yeah.
was like his owl, like you
Yeah.
fall, and I'm just crying, laughing.
That's great.
Like one time, I'm like, it was super cold, dude,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, how you feeling? He's like, my tits are freezing off. You know, he's just so
That's
cold.
great. Yeah. See, I'm really proud of. I mean, I used to not really value shorts that much. I mean, I would make them. We would make them. But I never really cared about them, like as far as the views or whatever. But now, dude, I've changed my whole perspective. I'm really proud of our short form stuff, and I love, like you said, a good reel or YouTube short that's just hilarious. And I find myself watching them on other people's stuff, like whether it's motocross or whatever, watching short form. So I think both are so important. And I do think having Luke on board and all those, your editors and stuff, that'll be awesome. And maybe we'll even be able to have them do a Bow Disciples hunt, have them follow me around for a Tricer
Dude,
video,
we need to go do
you
it. We
know?
need to go do a bonus. Like we've never hunted together,
Yeah, I know, which is,
but we're. It's funny because like me and James have been like I'm in Hawaii, and
hmm
then James is there the week after me, or I'm in
yeah,
Africa. James, like we kind of went to the same places this
yeah,
year, but we were never together,
yeah,
right? And we need to see it figure. It's hard though, dude. Like we're gonna do some paid hunts this year. Like I'm gonna go hunt with Board and Raise. I think I'm gonna go do some like an elk hunt with them. Probably hunt odd eye with Brian. Like honestly, when you pay for a hunt, it makes it a lot easier for my schedule
way easier.
because like, trying to get tags with people is really hard.
It's really
And
hard.
I'm very selfish when it comes
Yeah,
to my tags. Like it's like you know what I mean. Like I want to go and do my hunt, and like
yeah,
it's hard to like collaborate a hunt. Like my team wanted to do a Tricer bear hunt this year. I'm like, no, I'm
yeah,
out on that. Like, I don't
yeah.
want to bring 10 of you guys Western big game hunting. I'll be by
Right,
myself and go
right.
hunt bears. I'm going with me and Livis here. Going to go hunt together.
Oh,
Everybody lives say,
I love Mark. I'm going with him in July,
yeah.
and I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I have a feeling we're gonna have some tall boys,
Oh
me and
yeah.
Mark. But yeah, I mean, there's something to be said. I just went on that mule deer hunt, and you're talking about doing some hunts you pay to go get a landowner tag or different country or whatever. Honestly, I know a lot of people, like, as soon as you say you do something like that, just are like, oh, like you're not as core as me or whatever. But I just feel really blessed and proud that either of us are even in a position to be able to do that. It's so cool that we can
Yeah.
go hunt wherever we want and have the opportunity to do hunts that if you would have told Drew and James in 2019, we probably wouldn't have even believed it's true.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah. Not even question.
exactly, and it's so cool that I don't know. I just feel very blessed that we've both of us have been able to scale to a point where we're able to do stuff that didn't seem possible not all that long ago. It's really
Well,
cool.
dude, and I still killed a D16 San Diego buck this year.
For sure, yeah.
Pretty good buck, a little
Yeah,
3x3. I mean,
yeah.
San Diego's a decent buck. Like it's like I still have that in me. I
Me
want to
too,
do it.
yeah.
It's just
I mean, I got a
and
96-inch coos deer spot and stock in the desert, this January. I shot one OTC in August. It's like I still love the hard hunts. I just did over the counter bull with my bow, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I love the hard stuff, but there's nothing wrong with doing things multiple ways.
Well, what we're running into now in the West too is like the tags are getting so hard to get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even when you have 3 or 4 points, it's a bad tag now. So like you can get a landowner mule deer tag, some of these tags for 2 to 3 grand. It's not terrible
No, it's not
to,
that
to
bad.
go do a hunt, and you're like, okay, well, it's going to take me 5 years of saving up, and 3 grand's really not that bad to go do that. And there's some better deals up there. Like, dude, we do Alaska, and I told you you need to go to Alaska. We do Alaska for like 3 grand a piece.
Yeah, it's not bad
Two
at all.
deer, fly and hunt. I mean, like it's cheap to go do that
Yeah.
versus like trying to draw a tag and drive there and do the whole thing down here. And it's a good adventure. So it's just there's a balance there, right? Like I've never done a landowner tag. This year be my first year doing it. Like if we're gonna do like I want to go do a hunt with whatever. We'll talk about it. I'm pretty sure this deal's done with born raised coming on Tricer. I'm pretty sure it's done.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, they want to go do a hunt with me. I'm like, sweet, but let's just buy a elk tag. I have a buddy, Elk Bros down in New Mexico. Let's just buy an elk tag because like I don't want to deal with us trying to figure out who has what points in what state and then having to split points or I have more points than you and average. I'll just go buy a tag,
Yeah.
and go hunting together. It's just easier
Yeah.
to do that for scheduling wise as well because like
Way better.
I
Yeah.
won't even know like the Colorado draw results until like June. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just if I'm going
Yeah.
to schedule out my life, I do have to do some of these more paid hunts now.
Yeah. And I
Um,
don't think that's something to be embarrassed about or like
so I'm not,
hide, you know. And
I don't care.
I don't either, but I mean, there was a point where I probably like felt like, oh, people are gonna judge me if I do that. Now it's like I don't really care. I've become a lot more. I don't know. I don't really get affected by people talking crap or being mean to me anymore. It used to really affect me, but now it's like I think I've just been in the space for so long that I'm like, look, I'm confident in my abilities as a hunter. That's probably what I'm most confident in about myself is I know my skills are there. So I don't care if people want to say, oh, he's trash at hunting. Like that doesn't bother me anymore, you know. But there was a time it did, you know, but I
Yeah.
think just growing over time and getting more confident, getting a little age under your belt, like, you know, neither you or I are the same guy we were, you know, when we started.
No, not at all.
Tons of growth.
It's funny too because like I see it even with like my 12-year-old. Right, my 12-year-old,
Mhm.
he went to Africa, shot 3 animals with me. He shot his first buck. It's like a stomper, like 160, just
Wow.
big. I mean, giant G2s, like giant buck in New Mexico this year.
Yeah.
I mean, for a kid,
Yeah.
it's not. I mean, 160 is not giant, but it's a good.
I
It's a 3 by 160. I mean, it's a
Heck
big,
yeah.
heavy. It's got like 7-inch eye guards. It's sick. Well, we went over to this hunt over in Arizona, and it was brutal. Like we were competing for a Forky with A3 outfitters. It was funny because like I knew the guys at A3, so we were kind of like there's like one group we left A3 because we didn't want to compete with them and we could not find a deer. We hunted like 3 days, could not find a deer. Rain, sleet, the whole nine. Stayed out there trying to find these deer, couldn't find a buck. And so we went back to these deer and we're kind of like competing for the same group of deer. And we joked that we shot the herd fork out of it. The A3 ended up shooting a spike. I mean, it's bad when A3 is shooting spikes. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
A3 outfitters.
Right.
We just couldn't find bucks. And my kid shoots his Forky, and he was like embarrassed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he's 12 years old, and I'm like, dude, like, no,
No way.
no,
Yeah.
no way, dude. Like, you're supposed to shoot Forkies. You're you're
Yeah.
you're 12 years old. Like, you're supposed to shoot forks. Like, you don't be embarrassed about it. Like, you know what I mean? Don't
Yeah.
feel bad about it.
I
Like,
totally agree.
you're supposed to shoot Forkies, dude. You're 12 years old. Like, this is.
Yeah.
And I was like, we'll call it Tricer Fork Films. I don't care.
That's
Like, if you
great.
want to come at me and be like, oh, you would have been a great buck next year, like, man, pound
Yeah.
sand. Like, I don't even care anymore. Like, we'll shoot a small buck. We'll
Mhm.
shoot a raghorn, whatever.
Yep.
I'm not obviously I'm trying to kill more mature animals, but like on a 12-year-old's deer hunt, like
Mhm.
if you want to come on there and bash my 12-year-old for shooting a deer, 300,
I don't think
and
anyone will
busting
do
his
that.
hump,
Yeah.
like it's like get over
Yeah.
yourself. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
No, for sure. I mean, some of the hunts that we filmed that have done really well are like, you know, shooting does, doing doe patrol out of a tree stand and smoking several whitetail does or whatever. Like people just want to watch good hunting and feel like they're a part of something cool. It's like, yeah, it's cool to kill big stuff. That's great. But at the same time, I think people just have a connection with hunting that's a little bit deeper than just the size of the animal, you know? At least I feel that way. When I went, dude, it was so funny. When I went to Oklahoma for my first time, right? It was a Badlands hunt. And I'm from California. This is where I grew up hunting. I've hunted all the surrounding states, so I'm used to getting one, maybe two tags a year if I'm lucky.
Yeah,
I show up to Oklahoma and they go, "All right, so you could shoot 2 bucks and 3 does," and I go, "Well, I'm sorry, what was that?" And they go, "You could shoot 3 does and 2 bucks, and then if you shoot those does, we can get you more." And I'm like, oh, dude, put me in the stand, and I was just piping does, dude, because that's so foreign to us, you know,
100%.
to have that many tags. And I just remember having so much fun. All the meat got donated, and it was just so much fun. Those were my first whitetails, but
That's what I was going to ask. I haven't never shot
yeah,
one. I
I've shot
haven't.
3 does, and that's it.
Oh, you haven't shot a buck yet?
Not yet, no.
I haven't shot a buck. I want to do it. Like
Yeah,
we're becoming like an Eastern brand now, right? We're like west of the Rockies. We're kind of king. But like Colorado East, we're really kind of merged into that. And like my COO is from Pennsylvania, my marketing guys from Illinois, like, and they just love this whitetail thing. And I want to go experience it and go try it and see how it is. So, dude, like,
yeah,
talking about pipe and does, like, plug to Bomar Beast Broadheads. You're
Yeah.
like, dude, you're like a beast. I didn't realize this till this morning at breakfast. Like, you're sponsored by Beast Broadheads now.
Yeah, yeah, been on with Beast for shoot. I mean, probably almost a full year now. Great heads. I mean, I've shot 10 things this year with my bow, and just killer performance. I mean,
The blood's insane.
the blood trail's insane, but the mule deer I just posted that I shot last week, the most common comment on the picture was like, dude, you could drive a bus through that thing. The hole that the beast put is
Yeah,
just ridiculous. And so I used to run the 2.3-inch beast, but I've actually, well, I should say I used to run the 2.3 on animals deer or smaller. Bigger, I would go the 2-inch. But dude, I've got to the point now where I run the 2-inch all the
that's
time
what I'm
because
running.
it does such a devastating hole, and it penetrates a lot better just because it has little bit less drag, being a tiny bit smaller. And bro, you saw the size of that cut. It's like you don't need it to be any bigger.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm a
was kind of
2-inch guy.
like, I actually met Josh,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
I was actually super stoked on meeting him. Like, he's a super cool dude.
Yeah.
You have these like misconceptions from the industry, right, with Josh, right?
Yeah.
And you can meet him like, this guy's super nice. And then he gave me a couple packs of broadheads, and I'm like, spring load, these are gimmick. And then like, dude, I've killed a bunch of stuff with them,
Oh yeah.
and they are the real deal. Like, they are the real deal. Like blood trails for days. Like it
Yeah.
looks like a freaking crime scene.
Yeah.
They're
Totally.
they're phenomenal, and they
Totally.
shoot so good.
Yeah, they shoot straight.
Like
I mean, the cool part though, with the spring loaded is it's obviously cool. I mean, the hassle is if one pops open in your quiver or
that's
you
the
have to
part that
shut
I
it.
they only my only
Yeah,
play for Josh. Be like, dude,
that can be tough,
and
right?
Josh is like, "Oh, just grab it," and I'm like,
Yeah, that's what
"Dude,
I do, but it is still
it
scary.
scares the
It's
hell out of me.
still
They're so
scary, right?
sharp."
It's so scary. But the cool part about the spring loaded is that when the blades deploy and you hit, like, let's say you clip a rib, the blade will actually
Yeah,
retract and
they'll
then
kind of move
pop
in.
back
Yeah,
open. So, the knock people always have about mechanicals is, oh, they don't penetrate as well, which is theoretically true. Like a fixed blade, small single bevel is going to penetrate better, but the beast does a good job of putting a devastating wound channel, but then also still penetrating well because of the technology baked in. So I don't know. I've had only good results. This is my second year using them. As far as hunting. So yeah, been good, and yeah, we're just super friggin' dude. The group of sponsors we got, I can't even like believe it. Like once again, I
so
wouldn't have believed it in
who's
2020.
so you have Kawasaki, which is insane.
Yeah, so
You have Kawasaki now.
mhm.
You're running the side by.
Ridge,
They
yeah,
gave you the side by side. Now they're letting you run the
crew cab
crew
too.
cab picks all
Hmm.
once, which is
Yeah,
sick.
yeah. So I've ran that a couple of times. So yeah, I mean our roster, dude, is so sick. Like obviously I work with Tricer, and just I'll always support Tricer just because we came up together and it is what it is. I love it. And then yeah, Kawasaki Victory Arrows, which is a local company, really cool. Boning Veins are out of Michigan. Beast Broadheads, Bomar Archery, which runs like nose buttons, things like that. Gas Bowstrings, Insane Strings, Bowtech, and then let's see here.
Badlands.
Oh, Badlands, of course, yeah. And I think that's about it. We're working on a couple more. I might have forgot somebody, but oh, Bushnell, as well. And like you said, I mean, I just feel so fortunate that the vision in the very beginning and a lot of hard work, has led to this point. And I say it all the time, but I still feel like we're just barely getting started. That's how
Yeah,
I feel.
I say the same thing all
I
the
feel
time.
like I haven't even passed the first finish line jump yet.
Yeah, my team, like, it's crazy because I have this whole team now around me working with me. We've hired a whole team on this year and really just changed the face of the company.
That's awesome.
And they always talk about is 2026.
Yeah.
They love winning because we're winning. We're just winning everywhere we go. Everything we make is a winning product, and they're so excited for 26. Like they're basically calling it, like, with the way my team describes Tricer in 26 is a new company. Like we're redoing, like we've got an image, and they're redoing everything in 26, and they're so excited for it. And it's cool to see like the winning, and I feel like we're just getting started.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I've just learned to kind of, you know, shoot, I don't know. I guess the biggest tip that I've kind of grabbed onto is just when you have good, cool opportunities, you got to just do it and do stuff that makes you nervous because if you do stuff and you're just comfortable all of the time, okay, I learned how to do this and now I'm comfortable with it, and you just keep doing that, you got to push yourself outside that and do stuff that makes you nervous. For example, walking across the border on the CBX to go fly out of Mexico made me nervous, right? I had
You
never done it.
text me so many times.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like, you're gonna be
right,
fine,
right.
James. You're gonna be okay.
But now that I've done it, you know what I mean? I'm not
You're
nervous
in.
about it anymore. And that's the same with anything. A hunt,
Yeah.
business, filming something, whatever it may be. So that I just think people got to always continually find something that makes you a little bit nervous, conquer it, and then boom, one new thing is in your quiver that you're no longer intimidated by. And if you just keep doing that, before you know it, you're so proficient at a lot of things,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, dude. It's been really neat to see you guys do that and what you guys have been able to accomplish in the last couple of years.
Yeah, you too.
But more than like, if you guys follow James, he is a hunting. Obviously, hunting is kind of what everything revolves around hunting for James, right? It's like he shoots his bow so he can hunt, but he's kind of like developed into this like hybrid archery channel, which no one's really doing.
Mm.
Like, and he's done really well with like shooting events, tax. But dude, you're. I always tell people all the time, like you're probably one of the best shooters I've ever shot with when it comes to like 3D.
Thank you.
But now you're gonna try and compete.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I've always competed, but just at local stuff, smaller stuff. But now we're going to compete on like the highest end, biggest contests, you know? So it's totally different. I'm going to be shooting target rigs, you know, so 8X lenses, 27-inch bars, V bars, 39-inch bow. Like I'm shooting a full blown target rig, which I've never done. We're going to be shooting indoor for the first time, doing Vegas, which is like the Super Bowl, going to do ASAs, all this, you know, big competition stuff. And I'm really excited for it because, you know, like you said, yeah, we do a lot of hunting. I do think that's what I'm best at. But I think that it's such an untapped market. Number one, no one's filming these big shoots hardly, if not in a way that I think maybe is super compelling. So I think it's going to be really entertaining, really fun, hopefully help the sport of target archery because it needs some help. Hopefully bring some eyeballs to it, bring some new shooters in, hopefully grow the sport, and then with that, hopefully grow our channel to a whole new audience. So now we'll have the outdoor tack type people that watch, hunters that watch, and now maybe target people that watch.
So you're gonna do Vegas,
Yeah,
which is the
in
big.
March, end of March.
Now, what about? Are you gonna do like Reading or any of
Yeah,
that?
yeah, 100%. If my schedule permits, definitely going to be there. I believe I need to sign up pretty quick, but yeah, I want to do Reading bad.
So like that's where like don't think it's the wrong way, but like
Yeah.
that's your bread and butter. Like I think you
Oh,
could
Reading.
thrive.
Yeah.
I brag on you all the time, like
Yeah.
how good you are
Yeah.
at shooting 3D.
Yeah.
Like I'd love to see you go dominate in the 3D world.
Oh, for sure. And the cool part is, so I'm going to have 3 bows. So Bowtech comes out with a new bow at ATA in January. So I'm going to shoot that as my hunting bow. I'm going to shoot the Proven 34, which is what I shoot now for hunting, as my outdoor bow, but I'm going to redo it all for target, right? So it'll have lenses, it'll have the whole deal, but still in a hunting frame. It's just going to be weighted more for target shooting. And then I'll have my indoor bow, which is my target rig, this 39-inch axle to axle, and made just, you know, to drill dots at 20 yards. So I'm going to have 3 different rigs all set for, you know, specific things.
So are you gonna get like the
Yeah.
whole like Bowtech outfit? Like
No, I'm gonna make my own jerseys. So we're
make
gonna
some
have our
jerseys.
own jerseys because we gotta do things different. So
Yeah, that's the thing. So like
yeah,
don't take this wrong, target archery will, but like they're kind of nerds.
yeah,
Like I mean,
yeah, it could be.
Bodie's cool,
Yeah,
right? But like
yeah,
you go out there and most of them don't hunt.
yeah,
I mean, like, dude, I shot with some guys from the U.S. Olympic team when we were at yours to shoot, and
yeah,
they've never hunted before.
yeah, yep,
I mean, they're sick dudes, but like they never
yeah,
hunted. Like they don't really like. It doesn't like. I think it'd be kind of cool for you to transcend that a little bit, kind of like what Hayden's doing with freaking Supercross, right? They kind of like bring some new blood into this world of
yep,
like target archery. Like when I go to like some of the stuff, we live in San Diego, so we have like the U.S. Olympic team here, right? So we do a lot of events in San Diego. I've gone to a few of them, and it's like it's almost like these parents like pushing their kids to like be really good at shooting so they get a scholarship. And it's not like this like laid back like tack like
yeah,
cracking a beer and
right,
shooting target, throwing back some monsters.
yep,
It's a little bit it's a
yeah,
little bit different, you know what I
right,
mean? But it needs some fun. It needs some new
yeah,
blood. It needs some fun in there. That's like I'm not knocking it. Those guys are such better shots than me, but like it need like for me to get into it, it needs something like you to do it to like
yeah,
make it a little more fun. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, that's kind of the goal, you know, is I've always said that I want to just get more people to know that you can shoot your bow year round and have a lot of fun doing it, and I want to do the same thing in target. Let people know you can go compete and in a serious sport and still have a riot doing it, and hopefully grow the sport, because that's what I want to do. I want more people to shoot bows and have fun year round shooting. So if I can do that on indoor now, something entirely new, then great, and I look at it as a win-win. Obviously, I'm training hard and I want to do really well. That's important to me. But if for whatever reason the wheels fall off and I don't do good, the content's great either way. So for me, I can't really lose. You know what I mean? We're gonna make it this just. It's I don't know. I'm so excited. I've kind of looked at each year of our content journey as like, this year this is going to be the thing we focus on. This year it's going to be this. This year it's going to be this, and Target's been one on my list for years. I'm like, I can't wait for the year that's like the competitive year, and it's finally 26, baby.
Dude, you know what too? Like I seen you do a little bit of the trick shot stuff lately,
Mm-hmm.
like some stuff at mom and dad's house, like
Yeah.
some long range stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, it'd be fun to go down to the Ocotillo or something and just drop some bombs.
Oh yeah, you
Which
could
could
shoot so
we
far.
just so far down Ocotillo. Do
Yeah.
we have like the place to do it, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you have any of that in your future? Like, do perfect type archery stuff coming up, or is it not your niche?
No, eventually. Yeah, probably not this year. I'm really going to be focused on, hunts and competitions. But certainly in the next few years, yeah, we are going to do some trick shot stuff and some maybe world record stuff. Some of that might actually happen this year. We're doing some research. So, just, I don't know. I just want to keep people on their toes, keep it fun, and yeah, I'm here to entertain people and make people realize you could have fun shooting a bow. That's it. I don't try to be the education guy. I mean, occasionally we'll if there's something good, I'll do the education stuff, but that's never been my thing. I'm here to be an entertainer, and I want people to turn on the TV and just have a blast watching, and then go, I want to go shoot my bow. That's what I want.
Yeah, 100%,
You know?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you did campaigns this year.
That was last year, actually. Yeah,
That
24.
was
Yeah.
24.
This year I did Working Class Bow Hunter podcast,
Oh, did
though. I
you?
did Hunter podcast. I did, shoot, I don't know. I think Elk Shape might have been this year as well. I've done
Yeah, you did auction for me because I did auction this year as
this
well.
year, yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day, and dude, I think that we've done probably more of the big podcasts in the space than almost anybody. It's like almost every big podcast you can name, we've done it. Josh and Brandon's
You
podcast,
did Cody's
Podium Archer,
podcast.
Cody's.
Did you go hunt yet or no?
No, not yet. But I mean, like everything you could name in the archery and hunting space, you've done most of them. And I just feel blessed on that, because every time we hit a new show is hopefully more people that we can encourage to shoot bows and have fun.
Yeah, that's what people don't understand about the grind of like like you get a knock for being like an influencer, right?
That's fine. Yeah.
Until you understand like the grind of these guys who
Yeah.
are really doing it, like
Mm-hmm.
it's nonstop.
Oh,
Like it's
for sure.
nonstop travel, nonstop just basically building yourself up to
Yep.
to get more audience, to do collaborations. That's why I'm always like trying to push you to do collabs with people. Like, hey,
I
collab
love
with this guy,
collabs. Yeah, I
collab with
love
this
collabs.
guy.
Yep.
But yeah, man, you guys have done really well with that stuff. So
Yeah.
you're gonna do Vegas, you're gonna do Reading, you're doing Target stuff. What about like what hunts you got planned?
Well, just got back from Mexico. That video will be out Sunday. Killer video.
I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah, it's
big buck.
It's gonna be good. Yeah, and then January, obviously, gonna head over to a state I can't say. I don't want to spot burn, but I'm gonna go hunt in January. Film hopefully a few javelina, a few deer. Have
really hard to figure out what state this is.
Yeah,
Really.
have fun doing that. And then February, I might go try to film with Paige again. That would be a lot of fun. I know we're doing something the end of the month. I just can't remember what. Doing something, but and then doing Axis deer in July. That'll be fun. First for me.
You've never done Axis?
No, never.
They
never.
taste so good.
That's what everyone says.
It's not even like it's smokes elk. Like it's
dude,
the best meat you can have. I swear.
I can't wait.
Like, dude, like the burgers. Do you have a Traeger or anything? Like a smoker?
No, I don't even have a grill at my place.
Oh, you don't have a grill there? You
No.
get like George Foreman or whatever. Like we'll do just like Axis burgers with like
So
cheese on
good.
top and like an egg on there for breakfast.
Ooh.
Dude, the Axis is phenomenal. It's the best meat I've ever had. Like it's not even close.
Everyone says that. I've heard
and you can
everyone
smoke
say that.
like a ton of them.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm super excited. And
you're bringing Livesay on that one.
Yeah,
which would be a hoot.
actually, it was kind of his thing, and I think he threw my name in the hat to get invited. So I mean, pretty cool. Stoked. I love Mark, so it'll be a lot of fun to hang out again with him and share camp with some people and try to shoot some deer. Brianna's coming. Access is like her dream, so
Is it?
yeah, so that'll be cool. And then
They're
other
like
than
they're
that,
like rats, dude. Like if you're on a good ranch, like
yeah,
they're like there's so many of them. You're just like we would see herds of like 200 deer. It's
no way.
crazy.
Oh, I can't
And then
wait.
the pigs are everywhere too. So you're shooting axes, shooting pigs. Like everything's when you're in Hawaii is like talk about spot burning. Dude, Hawaii's untapped. Like I was telling you,
Spot burning,
like
yeah.
dude, like I mean the axes is cool for me. I actually kind of like the Big Island more. I like going to do the goat and the sheep stuff because it's public land. You can do it year round, and it doesn't cost you anything. Like it literally just costs you a plane ticket and a spot to stay. You can go hunt goat and sheep year round,
I shot a goat public land this year
and
in May.
in
Yeah,
Hawaii.
yep, yeah.
Yeah,
Nasty country,
yeah.
dude.
They smell so bad, don't they?
I didn't really notice the scent on it, but dude, like I'm telling you, that was wild
Were
terrain I
you
was
on the
hunting
Were
this
you
thing in.
on the like lava rock stuff or no?
Yeah, like cliff bands, like
Yeah.
crazy stuff. And we had to hike like to get these suckers. We had to hike in probably 3-4 miles and then sit up and
Oh,
friggin'
dude, yeah, the
I
Big Island. You
piped
just pull off the
this.
side of the road. You're just smoking goats.
No, I don't know. We were on the main
Yeah,
one people
you're on
vacation.
Honolulu. You're not as
Yeah,
many of them
we were in
there.
Honolulu and friggin' had drove out and busted our tail to get a goat. And it was cool seeing the comments because like some of the followers are from there and they're like, dude, respects. We know it is not easy to hunt those
Oh
goats in
no
this
way,
area,
not on
bro.
that island.
It's so steep, dude, and you have to go so far, and everything has thorns and like, oh my gosh, it was fun. I love it because I really enjoy super hard hunts. That's what I like,
Mhm.
and I want to go do the goats again on that same spot because I just loved how. I mean, you could die. That's how steep it is. Like huge cliff walls, and it's gnarly, really gnarly.
So what? You did that. You did Africa. We both did Africa this year, and
Yeah,
I want to go back. I thought
I
I was like I don't want Africa. Africa's shooting fish in a barrel, and now I'm like I want to go back every year.
I felt the same way. It's so funny. Yeah, I felt the same way. And yeah, I would definitely go back. I now I say that I've been. Um, I feel it's the quickest way to get a ton of hunting reps. You know what I'm saying? We only spot and stalked with my bow, so I shot 5 animals, all spot and stalk with a bow, and I felt the same way. Like, oh, it's gonna be so easy. Oh, it's not easy.
You can do like there are
It's
hunts where you
not
can basically
easy.
sit there and it's like a slot machine, right? They pull up and you're like, okay, how much is that one? There are hunts like that, but where I went, not easy. We were doing like 3 mile stalks. I mean, it was gnarly.
Oh, dude, yeah, spot and stalking anything with a bow, dude, is not easy. And something like a zebra, for example,
Did you shoot a zebra?
yeah, it took me like 6-7
I
hours
shot a
to
zebra.
stalk in and get within bow range, and even then, I had to reach out and touch them a little bit. And then yeah, everything else I spot and stalked as well with a bow.
Are you doing a rug on your zebra?
No, I didn't. I didn't do any taxidermy,
You didn't?
but we ate everything. We tried everything.
I'm doing a rug on my zebra.
Yeah,
I want like I went to
yeah,
Argentina in like 2017 or something like that with some
yeah,
customers before Tricer, and the guy had like a zebra on the wall, and I was like, I want that someday. So I
yeah,
think I'm my biggest thing. So I'm gonna do the rug like in my. We're moving to Arizona here this month.
yeah.
There'll be a zebra rug on the floor in my office in the
I,
Tricer office.
I probably should have, but I mean, you know me. It's like I don't know. I've never been. For some reason, I've been on this rabbit hole on YouTube lately, where it's like house tours of people with a lot of taxidermy, and I mean, it's impressive. I just never have had. I just never have had the desire. Like, I'd rather be the guy with like just you know nice Europeans displayed well.
That's what I've do. I mean, you can see my. I mean, you saw my
Yeah,
kitchen in the office here. I've got like 10 deer to lay in here that aren't finished.
yeah,
I've got so many euros because like I'm not gonna. I don't mount anything really. Mounted like my kid's big buck. I mounted like a 110 Kuza shot. But like even this year, like when I go to Mexico, I don't have a tag. Like I don't want to shoot a buck that's less than like 120. So like unless I see a buck that's like 120, I'm not even gonna hunt. Like
yeah.
if I see something, then I'll be like, oh, I'll buy a tag and go hunt a deer. But like I'm just gonna guide these guys because like I don't know. I don't want to put a bunch of mounts all over my house and that thing. It just
It's
takes
just
take a lot
filled
of space.
a lot of space, a lot of money, and I don't know. For me, um, a good photo is so important. I
Yeah,
spend a lot of time on my hunting photos that like they're always dialed. You'll never see a hunting image from me that's not like really really good, and it's because we spend a lot of time to make sure the animal's propped right. We pick a good spot to move them to, like good camera angle, all of it's dialed.
Are you running full frame cameras now for that stuff? For
Yeah, I
pictures?
mean we have DSLR,
Yeah,
yeah,
good
so we'll
one.
run
Okay.
that body and but to my point is like I treasure the photos
Yeah.
more so than a head on the wall that's going to get old and
Yeah.
one day
Yellow.
my kid going to have to like throw it away or something, I don't know. I
Or
love
or like my
taxidermy.
kids where they kick it with a soccer ball and break the nose off every single deer I have in
Right,
the
right,
house. Every freaking deer I
right.
have, dude, the nose is missing. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and I do love taxidermy. I think it's beautiful. But I got 5 or 6 shoulder mounts, and I'm like, that's enough for me
Yeah.
for Brianna. If it was up to Brianna, I would mount everything. She would have me mount everything. But
You need a bigger house.
yeah, I said, yeah,
Move to
maybe in a
Arizona.
couple of years, But
Yeah, I like the Euros. And like honestly, in my ideal world, like at some point I'll have like a big garage. I can put all the Euros in there to stack them on the wall because we just kill a lot of stuff, and I don't need to have. I might do some of those skull hanger like the corner things. You can put
oh,
them
the
on some
tree.
the
Yeah,
tree like
I
some
have one.
tree. The trees would be sick
I
for some.
love it.
Yeah, I've seen it at the shows. You bring it to the shows and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I
I should
love
do a
my
couple
skull
trees
tree.
maybe in my office because, like I said, like you saw my fridge in there. There's like 10 euros on there from
Yeah,
the last two
I have
years where I
mine all
haven't.
spread across the wall, so I have them like mounted on the wall, and then I have some on a tree, and then like we have a mantle I'll set some on, because I got a ton of them.
Do you do your own euros?
Yeah, usually. Yeah, not always, but yeah, usually.
So do you? Are you boiling? Or are you
Boil.
boil? So I'm doing now. I need to get the Graxol, but I'm just doing the maceration thing where I actually use a horse heater and I horse heat it to like heat the water up in a cooler to like 130 and let it go for like a day and then just wash it right off.
Yeah, and I've heard you don't even have to skin them for that.
With the Graxol, they don't even skin their hair off,
That's what I've
which is
heard.
gross, but they're doing it. Yeah, I
That's
mean, and
crazy.
I need to get one of the ones from Graxol. Those guys are super good guys. They actually do bigger than the hunt. Those guys came through huge for us.
Yeah, that's a cool, that's a really cool thing you guys are doing, giving away so much value and obviously giving back to, an important cause is really, really cool. I love doing giveaways. Like
Yep.
we've done 3 back. Well, actually, shoot.
You're doing a Tricer one right now.
Well, yeah, 2 of them back to back. So,
I just saw that this morning on
mhm,
my Facebook.
yeah,
It was like you giving away a Tricer tripod. I was like, oh,
yeah,
sick.
yep. BC LP. Shout out to Tricer. We're doing 2 of them back to back actually, but we did giveaways a week every week just for free. Nothing you had to do to sign up on Instagram. I think we did like 6 or 7 of them, and then we did a huge giveaway for November, Black Friday, and a Christmas giveaway. And I mean, dude, like lot of stuff. Like for example, the December one's a Bowtech full package bow ready to hunt with. Bushnell binos and rangefinder, Badlands bino harness, and a BC and LP. You're
That's
friggin'
sick.
dialed right
Whole
there.
that's a whole package. I mean, it's
Yeah,
like you're
exactly.
talking like a $3,000 package too.
Literally,
Yeah,
and your
or more. I
guys
get the bow
is
in there, $4,000 package. I
yeah,
mean,
exactly, and your guys is $50,000 package. That's insane.
yeah, we have $50,000 in prizes, 45 brands. It's pretty cool, man. I'm a little discouraged, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
Like we've only had 400 entries. We've raised 17 grand so far. We've had 13,000 people visit the webpage for it, and only 400 people have entered. It's only $10. 100% of the money goes to. I don't know if it's even going to come out, and maybe it might come out after December. But if you're
yeah,
listening to this thing, man, go give money. Go
yeah,
give every $10 you put in gets you an entry into this giveaway, and it goes directly to the kids. That account that the money goes into is directly linked to my foster ministry. I'll never see a penny of it.
yeah,
100% of the funds go to help kids.
yeah.
But I was a little discouraged. I'm like, I saw my team, like I've just been praying about it for so long, and I really thought the hunting industry would. The industry came together well. I mean, I have Yeti, I've got Christians in Arms, Bergara, Vortex, you name it. Pretty much every big brand got on board with this thing. But then like the hunters, man, like they're just not showing up like I thought they would. I mean, and this is me being discouraged. Right? I'm trying not to be too discouraged. I'm like, man, I thought for sure that, dude, if 13,000 dudes put $10 in, that'd be 130 grand for these kids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would keep in mind too, it's only December 9th. Stuff like that, usually people drag their feet until the end. And it's also holiday season. So people are probably Christmas shopping, getting stuff for their families. I bet you see a pretty significant spike after Christmas the last like 5 days. If I
I
had
hope
to
so.
guess, if I had to
I
project,
hope so. I really want to try and raise $100,000 for these kids.
that would be awesome.
Like Tricer itself gave $100,000 to those kids this year.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
And we wrote that check, best check I write every month, right? Check every month. And I was like, man, the industry can come together and do this. And I'm honestly discouraged. Like I know a lot of my local friends have gotten on board with it, but I'm like, man, like I thought this was just going to blow up. People are just going to want to come together and support these kids. And I'm not saying you don't if you don't give money, but I'm just saying like, man, I thought for sure the hunters would be like,
I
dude,
think they
I'll
would.
throw $20 in, I'll throw 50
Yeah.
bucks in, like, and do it. It's just something so dear to me, right?
Yeah.
Being a foster parent, and you've met my son, you were just in here a little bit ago. It's just, I want to help these kids everywhere I can.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just like,
awesome.
and I know it's like my convictions are other people's convictions, but I'm just like, oh man. And my team put so much time into it. We have so much money. We have $10,000 in advertising going behind this thing right now.
Yeah,
You know, we've only raised 10 grand.
yeah,
And I'm like, or 15 or 17 grand. I'm like, dude, we really need to figure this out.
up
So I
it.
think next year's gonna be a lot better than this year. We're learning a lot this year from it. But I really hope we come together, at least raise 50 grand for these kids and give them the money. You
Yeah,
know,
I think you will. Like I said, about the 5 days after Christmas. I also think that December. I mean, I know it's kind of funny because we're doing a giveaway and we did one last month, but I don't think November, December is the best month to do them. I think next year we'll do them like in the summer or something when other people aren't doing them. The problem of doing giveaways right now is everyone else is as well. So I think it's better to kind of go, okay, I'm going to let everyone else do them then and we'll do ours in March. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I think it's better because then people aren't, I don't know, they're not torn between 12 different things.
yeah,
They can just go, oh, the only giveaway I even know about is a Bow Disciples one in March. And then they're,
yeah.
you know what I'm
We're
saying?
doing a
So,
big one in January and February called the War on Dogs, War on Hogs.
oh, that's cool. Oh,
So
coyotes and pigs.
cows and pigs. Yeah, like I want,
That's
like
fun.
I think it's your job as a hunter to go kill coyotes. Like I think you should be out there doing it. Like I killed I think 6 of them in October hunting. And so I was out there and I was like, dude, let's do this thing called, I made it up. It's called Save a Fawnathon. And it was like, I love baby deer.
That's
And
funny.
like my team was
I
like,
like
I'm not
that.
wearing that shirt. That's so lame.
Yeah.
But like I gave them the idea and then they ran with it and they turned it into War on Hogs, War on Dogs. We're gonna do this giveaway and it's like I think it's like a $15,000 rifle package, 2 of them,
That's cool.
like the whole 9. But it's a giveaway where like if you every time you buy a Tricer shooting product, you're going to get a free War on Dogs or War on Hog shirt. And if you tag us, you get entered to win one of these things. If you kill a coyote and tag us, you're entered to win.
How I love that.
So you have to go out and because like dude, those things hammer our deer,
Oh, yeah.
hammer our deer,
Oh,
they
yeah.
hammer our turkeys. Like
Yep. Everywhere.
go out there and shoot a freaking bobcat. Go shoot a coyote. Go and shoot, not in California. Don't shoot a bobcat in California. Heaven forbid.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid the endangered bobcat
Yes.
that I see freaking 20 of a season now.
Oh, dude.
But don't shoot him here. Go shoot a lion. Go shoot,
Yeah.
grizzly, whatever it
Yeah.
is. Go shoot him, and we'll give
Yeah.
you a T-shirt for doing it.
Yeah.
Um,
Dude, I love that. I think that's a really good idea. Also, speaking of mountain lion, well, obviously lions too, but bobcats being banned in California the last few years, dude, this is why I tell people time and time again that it's so important that the number of hunters grows. Because if it doesn't, bro, all that stuff's going to get banned over time. Because California is always the leader, always.
always
And then
later.
when the other states get on board, the only way you're going to keep stuff from not legislatively being banned is if you have strength in numbers. So all these guys, these hunt quietly guys, bro, they're wrong. They're wrong. There's no other way about it. They're incorrect. And if you have, here's the deal too, younger folks, our age or younger, are not replacing people falling off hunting at the older end, not even
Not
close.
even close.
So you have to ramp that pace so much harder, or we're cooked.
So I told you it's like the skate park. I go to the skate park with my
Exactly.
kid every day,
Yep.
and there is no one. My kid, my 6-year-old rides BMX. There is no one there ever, James. And it's the same thing for hunting, right?
It's the same thing.
They're all on Instagram and TikTok,
It's
and
the
like
same
they're
thing.
on their phones,
Yep.
and they're playing video games rather than going and doing it. Same
Yep.
thing for hunting.
Yep.
Yeah, the hunt quietly thing, dude. Like I haven't. I'm sure I'm gonna make his page at some point. So I'm trying not to totally piss. You've been on his page?
Oh yeah. But my point is, like, I know plenty of people that have that mentality. And I'm like, look, the reality is most people that think that, I've been applying for tags out west longer than most of them. My whole life I've been applying for tags. And yeah, it's gotten a little bit harder to draw, but if you are for selfish reasons saying I don't want to share hunting, I don't want anyone to know about it cuz I want to draw more tags, that's such a selfish and short-sighted point of view when hunters are constantly under attack by more and more and more states. And unless we have the numbers, which we know are going to fall off a cliff when the older folks start to either die off or quit hunting, you have to replace them with young folk, fresh blood coming in. And if you don't, you're in big trouble.
Yeah. It's a weird thing is like with Matt Ranella. Like I've never met Matt. I reached out to him actually come on the podcast because they do something for like public access. I really respect what they're doing, and they actually go on like he does a lot of really cool stuff for conservation, right? But at the same time, it's like, well, whatever he's doing is right, then everyone else is wrong. It's just this weird, like, it's kind of weird. Like he has like 25,000 followers now or something, 20,000 followers, but then like, but he's anti Instagram. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
How you
Like,
gonna
it's
promote a social media thing on social media? It seems
yeah,
kind.
but it's like, but I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know. I hope I don't get burned for this by Matt, but like,
that's all
I
good.
really do like if he listens to this, like what he's doing with the public access thing is sick. Like they do a thing,
Yeah,
James, where they go out and like
yeah,
they
that's
raise
cool.
money and they give private land, like they'll help build a barn or build fences for them. Like, hey, we'll help you
That's
to
great.
give us access. Like we're gonna go out and do it, and like it's really cool. Like
Yeah,
I would really love to have the guy on the podcast. I really would. And like
yeah,
obviously we're not gonna agree on everything because obviously
right.
like I am the issue he has with hunting. Like I pay all the guys he hates. Like I pay them to work with me and like build my brand. And I kill a lot of deer every year. I mean, like I'd be embarrassed to even say how many animals we killed this year. Like, but we do give away every single. We gave the last 4 deer away to
Yeah,
families. Like we give every like families in my church are all getting deer now from us.
which is awesome.
We eat everything we kill, right?
Yeah,
So
and my point it was not. I just used the name
well,
as
he's
like
the
the
name
movement,
for it. Like he's the movement
right?
for it, right?
But
He's
I
really
wasn't
good.
I wasn't speaking about Matt at all as an individual. I'm just speaking about people who that's their mentality right
Yeah.
now is I want to hunt more, so I don't want to tell people about it. To me, that's I just think it's totally flawed logic,
Well,
and
especially when the other side,
it's also
the other
selfish. I
side's
think.
not going to not talk about it.
Yeah, that's
The
what I'm
other
saying.
side's going to just freaking go
Yes,
crazy. They're going to be
yes,
pushing hard, and you
yes.
have to have a presence in that
You
space.
have to, and also, it's such a naive view, an unrealistic view that one day social media is just like people are going to stop posting. That is never going to happen. That's like saying, I hope cars cease to exist and we go back to buggies. It's never going to happen.
Yeah,
Like you're creating this thing, this outcome of, oh, if we just squash social media and no hunters post, well, you're talking about Candyland. This is Willy Wonka. It's not a real thing. That's never going to
yeah,
happen unless TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Snapchat all just their servers collapse and they're all gone.
never going to
It's
happen.
never going to happen.
Never going to happen. And it's no different to
We have to be
you know,
realistic.
and like I understand some of it. Like I'm not like opposed to everything Matt says, honestly.
No,
But
of
like
course
I
not.
do, and like I do try, and like I see it with myself. Like I'm being more careful with things. Like even like, and some of the stuff is crazy. Is like you could post a picture and like I posted a picture of a deer I killed this year. Someone sent me a message from AI. They kind of knew the area I was in from the skyline. They AI'd it, and they're like, "Oh, you were on this." It wasn't exactly right. I'm like, "Okay, cool. You're within 5 miles of where I was." But
Right.
like you know what I mean? Like that is a little freaky, dude. Like,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
and I am kind of like a little bit more stepping back with like even talk about some of the states I'm in and like that kind of stuff. But at the same time, like we're starting a media company. We're making videos, doing all these things. Like I love doing it. I love promoting hunting. I love talking to people about hunting.
Yeah.
I love being out with my friends and doing it. And I love sharing those experiences with the world. It's no different than like Nike selling Nikes with football players or basketball players. You know what I mean? Like it's just like
No.
it's part of it. Like it's like for me to have a lifestyle I want to have and grow the brand I want to grow. Like I'm going to have influencers. I'm going to have to do those things. It's just it's all part of this thing. But it's no different. It's no different than like football or
No,
whatever
and I
thing or
mean
baseball
there's ways to do it, right? When we were a smaller channel, I would, post what states we're in, possibly even the unit
in the unit
numbers. I
numbers.
don't
Yeah.
remember, maybe we did. But now, dude, we never say what state we're in. It now if it's like a once in a lifetime draw, like for example, when I filmed a bison hunt for my buddy, I'll put the state on that cuz I'm like
Do you guys do like a book lift Utah?
it
What do
was
you guys?
book cliffs, yeah.
Was it?
I'm
That's
like
so
you're
sick.
not going to draw it anyways, so I'll tell you where it
Yeah.
is. But
Yeah.
like other than that, we never say what state we're in, no nothing. So I think there are ways to, do it responsibly, especially it also matters what scale you're at. Like when you have 60 views on a video, it sort of doesn't really matter as much, but when you're getting lots and lots and lots of viewership, I think it's important to be self-aware and handle it the best way you can. You don't want to spot burn or things like that. So it's just about learning, but ultimately, I do think it's important to have more people that are allies of hunting, and that's why I always say I I try to grow archers, people that shoot bows for fun year round. I don't care if they hunt or not, but if they shoot bows year round and they're a fan of bow disciples and people like us, guaranteed they're hunting allies. That's what I care about. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. 100%. How did you make the Hunt Quietly page?
I don't even remember. It was I think um I don't know, similar thing, talking stats, sort of like this. I was saying how I think it was actually the line where I said that, the hunting numbers are actually declining. And he said he found some cherry picked some chart and said that wasn't true, but yeah, it is true.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird time we're living in. Again, he's kind of like the anti-hero, right? So it's like he's still doing everything that I'm doing, but his stuff's good. And it's like so weird how people work like that, right? Like we're supposed to be working together,
Yeah, yeah, I
and
think so.
it's like this like well, what I'm conserving is better than what you're conserving, and
Yeah,
what my organization does is better than yours. And then like even like one thing that got me with him is he put like he's not supposed to sponsor people, but then like he posted something to smashing on like marsupial gear. They're 100% made in the USA,
yeah,
and he like posted some false thing about him with another brand, and like even the other bino harvest was like, no, dude, like we're basically doing the same thing. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And it's like, and you're just like, why are you trying to bring down a brand, you know what I mean, who's doing great things in a great family? And it's just like, I don't know, man. Like, so he'll promote like it's like he promotes what he thinks is right, but not but everything. If you don't fully agree with him, then you're not right. But I don't know, man. It's his thing. He has every right to do it. It's
yeah.
America.
Of
He could
course,
he could do it. He
of
could do it all he wants.
course,
I'm like,
of course.
I and Matt is right on some things. Cause like I do check out his stuff for once in a while. Like I don't follow him. I don't think I don't have social media. I just have Instagram. So once in a while, like somebody will tell me like, oh, you see how quietly got this one. Like Johnny's like big on that guy. Like Johnny loves him. So he'll send me stuff. So I'll check him out. But I don't know. I'd love to have a conversation with him, just talk to him and feel him out. Cause like
Yeah,
one of my favorite things about hunting is I tell all the time, like you go to a sheep show, you don't know if the guy you're talking to has $100 million or $10 in his pocket.
yeah,
And like, dude, like some of my best hunting partners are Democrats. Like it's not
yeah,
like it's like it's we just love hunting,
yeah,
right? And
yeah.
like we're in this time where like you're not allowed to have a different opinion,
Hmm.
which I hate.
Yeah, same.
Like if I were to tell you that like every Republican thing we do is great, I'd be lying to you because there's a
Yeah,
lot of things Republicans are doing now with public land that I hate,
for sure. Yeah, I
right?
agree.
And I hate.
Yeah,
And like, but like, it's like almost like if you don't fully agree with whatever
yeah,
this guy says, you're wrong.
yeah. That's
And it's not
It's
the case.
goofy.
You know what I mean? Like, if I don't fully agree with Matt, it doesn't mean that I'm wrong. It's we have different opinions, or a lot of different opinions.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much nuance in life, and there's never stuff is hardly ever black and white. Yes, there are things that are, but oftentimes there's like a debate to be had, and there's probably some good ideas on each side of the coin, and it's just about hearing it out and then responding with your POV. It is what it is, and then maybe you pick something up, couple percent from the other point of view, couple percent from your point of view. And I think you're absolutely right. I think where it becomes problematic is when you say, no, only this way is correct and every other way is wrong. And that goes for anything in life, not just hunting. It goes for voting, it goes for fitness. Like people go, oh, well, you should only do incline bench. And if you do decline bench, you're wrong. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
There's always some new fad. There's
yes,
always some new
right.
diet they're doing,
Of
or
course. Of course, but I think just being a well-rounded person, and trying to think about stuff not emotionally, but just like look at what is happening and then come up with the
yeah.
best
Well, the issue with
approach.
me too is like I couldn't even probably have a conversation with Matt on this stuff because like he'd just smoke me because like I just don't care enough about it, like know enough about like some of these topics. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
politics and stuff. Like where I would get just smoked because even if he was wrong, I'd be just like, I don't know how to answer that. Sure, you're right. Whatever the stats, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just a matter. It's just a balance. I don't think we should be telling. Like, I know there's a site out there like Gay Three Scott Outdoors, and it's like we're on that thing all the time. They're hammering Tricer all the time, I guess. I hung out with the A3 Outfitter guys, and they were telling me like, "Oh, you're right. We like you because you're always on the Gay Three Scott Outdoors page." And I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that,
Jeez.
you know. But like, there's just a lot of haters out there who'd like to hate on the
Yeah.
industry, and I think there's no room for that,
No,
right?
I agree. I mean, I think a lot of times when a brand gets to a certain caliber or even an influencer, I think a lot of times people either get jealous and at which case then lash out against them, or they start to not look at them as a real human. They look at them as just like, I don't know, some like
And yeah, something
something that's like
anatomical thing that
not a
you can talk crap about, and they're not going to feel it. And
exactly, and they don't realize that a real human is actually putting in the effort to grow that brand or that platform or whatever. And I think that's really sad. I mean, I think it would be a far better position to try to always remember that, you know, everyone is a person and has feelings and thoughts and emotions, and it's I don't think it's cool to just demolish somebody or try to make them feel bad. And to be honest with you, I think that reflects worse on the people who are talking poorly about somebody than the guy who just takes the stones and never says anything back.
Yeah. So I mean,
You
we,
know,
we, we didn't go into immigration at least on this podcast. We did kind of get all
we
over the
did
place.
that on the last
Oh,
one,
last
remember?
one.
Yeah.
But Trump's got the border secure now, so we're not worried about that stuff. But dude, so I don't want to end on this like sad note of like
I think,
quietly,
yeah,
but I want to do like
yeah. Are we doing a rapid fire
we're
or
gonna
what?
no, we're gonna end like this. I
All right.
want your funniest story from the field this year. I have a funny one. Like mine's embarrassingly funny. But do you want me to do mine
Ooh.
first?
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
you
yeah,
going?
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I don't even know why I'm telling the story online,
All
but
right.
I'm gonna tell it anyway. So you might gross you guys out. So, anyways, I'm pushing 40. I just got back elk hunting and I ended up sleeping on a hot tent for 6 days. Super dehydrated. Right? You're just out there, you're hiking a ton, sleeping in a tent, you're sore. Dude, I had to take like a morning dump. It's like 15 degrees out. It's freezing. I hiked in the spot. Dude, I reached my left arm back and my trap came like dislocated and like rock hard, and my
Oh,
arm got locked behind me. So I'm in the bushes and I can't move my left arm.
oh
And I'm
my
like, I'm back there, dude.
gosh,
And I'm
man.
like coming out, and I'm like, I can't move. And I'm gonna use my other hand to get it done with the dude wipes.
That's
And I'm like, my
hilarious.
father's like, what's wrong? I'm like almost in tears. It's so bad. Like
Oh yeah, that's not
the
fun.
whole thing like came. I don't know what the deal is with my left trap. Like whenever my backpack on happens, it happened with my back. And they're having wiping my butt. But
Yeah,
I'm in the field, dude. Like early 6 in the morning, like almost in tears. My arms locked behind me. And I'm like, oh, this is terrible. I wish someone was filming this right now because
that's
it's so
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah, that's a short right
But
there.
that's a short one. Yeah.
That's a good short.
That's like I'm giving you some funny. So what's some funny stuff?
That's
Give
good.
me a
Yeah.
funny one, dude.
All right, I got a pretty good one. So last year we had a new unit for javelina, so we're trying to find the javelina, and basically we end up doing this. You couldn't really glass it super well, so we came up with this plan that like, okay, we know javelina are living on this slope, but you can't see it. There's nowhere good to see it from. So we're like, okay, we'll all start at the top and we'll just flank out like a couple 100 yards, and we'll just all walk into the wind downhill super slow and just try to see one still hunting, right? And then if someone sees them, we'll come join
Yeah,
him
because
and
it's like because they're pretty stupid.
we'll do
Yeah,
a group stalk.
yeah.
So anyway, I'm creeping and creeping and creeping. My dad's over here, Brianna's over here, but I can't see either of them, right? So finally, I'm creeping along, and I look, and I see a freaking peccary, right? And I'm just standing there. He's maybe 100 yards. So I cue them up, and they come over to me. It takes them forever. They finally get over, and I'm like, all right, let's go get in there, right? So we stalk in, and there's like some cattle and some peccaries, and we're getting in there, and I'm like, we'll let Brianna shoot first. So we get in there, and all of a sudden we're kind of set up, and the javelinas start to like move from over here, and they're all crossing like right in front of us, and I'm like, they're probably 35, 40 yards, and I'm watching. Brianna's in front of me. I'm filming from behind her, and I'm just waiting for her to draw. Right, one goes by, two, three, four, five, and I'm like, why is she not drawing the bow? Right, like the sun was right in her face, so I guess she's having trouble getting a yardage. And I'm panicking. I'm like, Brianna, they're gonna leave. Like we're gonna have no more peccaries. I'm watching the group dwindle down. Finally, she draws back and friggin' pipes a branch, right? So her arrow just goes
Oh no.
flying on the last peccary. I'm like, oh my gosh, right? So they hustle off, and thankfully, kind of start a couple of them start feeding again. And she gets set up again, same thing. She's struggling to range, still into the sun, wind's in her face, and she just is having trouble. This javelina's rooting, facing straight away from her. I'm filming, and this other one comes up and mounts it, right? Starts
Oh
going
no.
to town on this other javelina. Brianna, I don't even think she noticed, right? So she draws back, and the one like jumps off the back of the other one and then turns just a little, and she shoots and like hits it, like spines it, drops it right there. So now my dad's standing there, and I'm filming. I'm like, I'm blowing a gasket, right? How just chaotic the situation has been. My dad goes to take a few steps and friggin' just trips playing like tennis with this big stick. It's just between his feet, and he's just like eating crap. And oh my gosh, it was pure chaos. But we did end up getting 3 javelina. But it
Really?
was like, bro, my anxiety was through the moon with just how long it was
You
taking,
guys
how
don't have
easy
a
fish
call?
it.
You guys don't call them?
No, here and
Dude,
there.
you
I
gotta do
like
the.
calling. I mean, I've done
They
it.
come charging it.
Yeah, I like stalking. I just love stalking.
I'm just saying when you bust them up,
Yeah.
your dad trips. You
Oh,
can take the call and then
no,
come
they
back
didn't even
in.
bust. That
Oh
was the
really?
funny part because they were all like 40, 50 yards. So anyway, we ended up getting two. Mine was a friggin' chaos as well. I shot, thought I smoked him. He like went behind a bush, and I was like, okay, he's dead right there. Went and filmed my dad shoot one, and I look, and I'm like, he's gone. And I see him running off. Turns out I had hit him a little bit low, so I am sprinting through the desert, right, for like a mile. Kept getting on him. He would run over the next hill. So I'm just sprinting. I'm so winded, friggin' sweating. Finally, I catch up to him and I friggin' pipe him off this cliff and made a killer shot. But I have never put in that much mileage
On a
on
javelina.
a dude. I was running.
They're such dumb. Like they're
I
so hard to
love them.
pattern because they don't really pattern. They kind of are where they are.
I love them.
They
Yeah.
kind of are where they are, but it's a
Yeah.
super fun hunt. I've shot a few. It's a really, I think if you're gonna go I mean, you can kind of put two and two together where he's hunting, but it's a fun hunt to go do archery in January, and you could draw multiple tags. It's one of the hunts you could draw multiple tags on still.
I friggin'
I actually
love
told
them.
my team like, hey, maybe we should go do that hunt together because everyone could draw. It's very low pressure, right? Like where like you're not stressing on. I mean, it's a javelina. It's not like you're like, oh, I need to shoot a Boone and Crockett javelina.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Yeah. They're such cool animals. I love them. I really love them. I think they're so awesome. They're actually good eating. I mean, I
I
think
chorizo mine if I don't mind.
yeah, they're good. So yeah, I mean, that's a good story though.
That's a
Both
fun
those are
story.
good stories.
That's a
Yeah.
fun
Yeah,
story,
that's
dude.
from this year too. So
Yeah, mine too. So
yeah.
mine's from like last week.
Yeah.
I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I can't even wear my butt anymore. I'm
That's
stuck out in the
classic.
mountain, dude. Just freezing my nuts off. But all right, dude. That was fun, bro.
Thank you.
Let's do it again.
Appreciate
Anytime.
it. Yeah.
Anytime. Go check out Bow Disciples on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, you name it. He's on
Website,
it.
bowdisciples.com.
Bowdisciples.com.
Any of it.
Any of them. Just go find James. Listen to his
Yeah.
podcast. He's a hoot. He's a good time. But thanks,
Yeah.
bro. Anytime.
Thank you.
Oh.